What's up, guys? This is part two, and this is where the main event's logo should be. But like I said, I don't have it yet. But let's go ahead and jump on to main event. The show started off as pretty cool. They took a scene from the new Punk DVD, which is coming out this Tuesday. I will be getting it. And let me get my words here together. And then they made like a short little Sheamus montage video. So they just showed them kind of hyping up the match a little bit because there is no true build up to this match since it's just champion versus champion. So I guess they decided to give it a little, make it seem more interesting. I'm just going to jump off subject for a second. I know a while back I made a video saying about another segment I was doing, should I buy this? I know I originally made a couple, but then I made them in the morning after I just woke up and they were just kind of dull. So I was like, I'm going to remake these because it's kind of dumb. So I will be remaking them. They will be put up. I'm sorry that I haven't had a chance to do it yet, guys. But instead of me just jumping and just making them on the ones I've seen already, I'm going to wait. I'm going to watch the Best in the World DVD. It might take me a week or so to finish it after I get it. After I watch it, that will be the first one I do it on, and then it'll continue on with just other ones that I have seen. So yeah, that way it'll be something interesting to watch, so you know whether the new Best in the World DVD is good, which it obviously should be. So yeah, we'll go ahead and move on. Next up was the Punk versus Sheamus match. This was actually the first match, surprising, because I thought it was going to be the main event, but they were like, oh, this is main event, blah, 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 anything could be the main event, something like that. And so it was a good match, a lot of back and forth. It lasted a pretty long time. I was pretty surprised watching. I was like, wow, it's like this match has been going on for a while. I was like, what they're doing with the rest of the show? Because I know it's only an hour long. Punk ended up beating Sheamus because he pulled off a turnbuckle and just used it to his advantage. Sheamus went for the bro kick and Punk tripped him, and he hit the turnbuckle, and Punk hit the GTS and pinned Sheamus for the win. Just a random thing. The show started off with Michael Cole and The Miz in the ring, which is pretty cool because we got to hear Miz on commentary, and he's actually getting a lot better at it. So, compared to when he was just put on the spot that Monday night a few weeks ago, Miz actually looks like he has a really good future on the commentary team. He's really good. So yeah, just wanted to mention that. They advertised for next week. The main event's going to be Show versus Randy Orton, so that'll be pretty interesting to see. I guess they're trying to keep the show interesting and not let it die off like Superstars. So, and there's actually no chemistry for this. I'm saying chemistry. There's actually like a little bit of a build up for this match because of the number one contenders match and how Show just took advantage of Orton after he was injured to become the number one contender. So there's a reasoning for the match. Then Santino and Ryder. This was the main event. Beat Kid and Gabriel in tag team tournament match. It was kind of disappointing because I really like Tyson Kidd and Justin Gabriel as a tag team. They have really good chemistry together because their styles are very similar in a way. They're both kind of high flyer types, and so I just think it's disappointing that the comedy act. Not that I don't like Zack Ryder, I do. Zack Ryder should be a singles competitor, being used better, but I don't like the idea of the comedy act beating the actual serious tag team that's really good in the ring. I just think it's kind of dumb. But yeah, it was pretty good. I like not Superstars. I liked main event overall. During the show, they were cutting promos backstage and stuff, and it basically, if they stick to that formula for the show where it's, about 3 to 4 matches, if they can fit it in and still have time to cut promos in the back, kind of build up on SmackDown and Raw a little bit. Main event could actually become, a very popular. The ratings could definitely jump up because it could become a part of Raw and SmackDown. Just kind of continuing on feuds and stuff, and just adding more build up to it. Next up is Superstars. Okay, my complaint with Superstars is WWE just doesn't seem to care right now about it. They didn't even put up last week's episode, the full episode. They only put up the individual matches. So I don't know if Superstars is on the new Hulu Plus. I don't have Hulu Plus. I have satellite and I have internet, so I really don't want to pay extra to get Hulu Plus just to watch Superstars. So what I'm thinking is right now is that if within the next couple weeks or so I don't see WWE putting up the full episode of Superstars, I'm gonna just cut superstars from A Week in Wrestling. The reason being, and not that I want to do this, because I enjoy watching superstars, I really do. I like seeing the guys, we don't get to see on the roster a lot of the time. See on the roster, see on Raw and SmackDown a lot of times because they're very talented, good to see in the ring. But it doesn't do me any good to review a match if I'm only seeing about a minute and 30 seconds worth of what was probably like a 5 to 10 minute match. So that would be my reasoning behind it. So I'm giving WWE a chance to see if in a couple weeks they get back in order, and if not, I'm just going to have to cut the show from the cut superstars from the show. Hopefully they get back on track because I do enjoy watching superstars. So we'll go ahead and move on. The match was Tensai versus Tatsu. From what I saw, it was pretty decent. Like I said, I only get to see about a minute and 30 minutes worth of match because they put up like a 2 minute video, and they don't even show you the whole. The whole 2 minutes isn't even the match. So yeah, it seemed pretty decent, but of course Tensai won. Barrett beat Tyson Kidd. Seemed like it was a very good match, but all I got to see was a short bit of it. Barrett won. I'm really disappointed with Barrett not really getting to do anything lately. He really should be in some type of feud, some storyline, something, and he's just really not being used. It's very disappointing. Otunga beat McGillicuddy. Just kind of a cheap finish from what I saw from the match. It looked like McGillicuddy was doing. McGillicuddy is really talented. I don't know why they have him under this character. He should be as Joe Henning, not Michael McGillicuddy, and probably have his character somewhere close to what his fathers were like, or something. They just need to do something with him, not just make him a jobber. So yeah, and then